Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Cherries on Top with me, John, aka Old Man Sudor. We're up to episode 3 of the FM18. It's looking fantastic. There's still lots of little things that I'm trying to get my head round, but it's going pretty well for us. As you can see here, we beat Leicester obviously in the last game, on the last episode. We then played Burnley, drew 0-0, not too bad. Would have rather got a win. If you actually look at the stats, if I can show you them, 13. We were in charge of the game. We should have won it. I mean, 60% possession. We should have got a goal. Unfortunately, we couldn't score, and it was a little bit of a shame really. But I felt we were the better team overall. We then beat Southend 1-0. As you can see here, we probably should have scored more really, but we won the game. It's in the Carboa Cup second round, so we're into the third round of that. We've got West Brom in the third round of that one, so that's really what's happened there. So we've got Man Utd today. The other bit of news is Begovic has been injured. If I go to the squad there, you can see he's been injured. He's out for 11 to 3 days to 3 weeks, so 2 to 3 weeks. Callum Wilson's still injured. IB's still not back. He'll be back in the next few days, and Stanley List is back in 2 to 4 weeks. So not doing too bad at the moment. But yeah, if we look at what I was going to show you, something. Transfers wise, not much has happened. Holmes looks like he's going to be going soon. He's just a bit player. He's no one special really. He's just a goalkeeper, under 23. He's not too bad, but he's never going to play for us, unfortunately. Mosset's gone out on loan to St Eliad. No, he didn't. It's rejected. He did go out somewhere, didn't he? He went to Dijon, in the end. And as you can see here, Wiggins has gone to Cardiff on loan, and Nogji has gone to Chesterfield on loan. Is that not Joel? Is it? I don't know what his name is. I'm terrible at names, really. I really am. And you'd think I'd know most of these, as they are Premiership footballers. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm looking at some players still. I'm trying to find some more transfers. I must admit, I'm struggling with the transfer market. That is one of the things that's really trying to get my head around at the moment, and it's a bit of a struggle. But we're getting there. We are getting there slowly. But we've got Man Utd today. This is going to be the tactic we're going to play. I've changed it up a little bit just because it's against Man U. I want to play a more defensive, where we can counter on the break, maybe nick a goal or something like that. We have got our team brief meeting today. As you can see, this is not. I'll show you. I'll go through this. So this is our strengths. As you can see, we've got great down the core, not too bad out on the wings, and it's just really this little bit here and this corner here where we've got a little bit of an opening, but mainly this area here. You can see on the weakness, these 4 bits are red. Basically meaning that just up front we've got a little bit. We were playing on the counter. We're hoping to break from them. So hopefully this doesn't. We're countering this to an extent. Just shows you here the link ups to the partnership. So we've got we've got a good partnership going there on the right and on the left. A nice little diamond in the middle, and our centre backs are partnering. Really good. I mean, the only thing I really would like is obviously a bit of a partnership going across there, but maybe that's due to the tactics we're playing. I'm still learning basically, but we're doing all right. We'll go over to the briefing. I still haven't really worked out this briefing, and I've got terrible. I'll go show you the dynamics in a second, but they really don't seem to. Most players look far from interested in listening to you, despite the fair atmosphere overall. So I think it's starting to build up because we're unbeaten and everything, but they're still not really listening to me that much, and I don't particularly know really here what we need to say. I'm going to say mentality. It's important to go with the counter mentality here today. I'm going to say that because obviously we want to try and counter them. So we're going to say that and see if that does anything. There was very little reaction, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll hand it over to the assistant to say a few bits because, to be honest, I think until I am better with the social groups and the dynamics of this, I don't think I have much influence in this, unfortunately. That's my understanding of it anyway. So if I understand it, it's not done lots, I must admit. I mean, but I'll show you what I mean. Is my managerial support is poor still, and I feel like I don't really know what I can do to get that involved. I'm trying to praise players. I'm trying to really, get it there. I need to obviously just I think I just need time, and I think things like that, pre-match thing, they're not going to listen to me too much, and even with the team talks to an extent, because if you look at the core social groups, or the hierarchy, so that's it. Obviously, obviously you got the free players here, but if we go to social groups, obviously I don't know if it would show me in here, but they're a close-knit group, Bournemouth, from the looks of it. There's only a couple of players out, and these two are mainly out because they're brand new to the club. And this guy, I'm not quite sure if it's just that he's new to the club. Is he new to the club? I think he is. Yeah, he's new as well. So basically, the guys that are sort of out of this group are because they're brand new. These guys here, a lot of them. I know Defoe's technically new, but he's been around. Everyone respects him, and I think he played for Bournemouth before. He did back in League One. So I think, until I can get this all a little bit, everyone seems to be relatively happy. They're not sad or anything like that. So it's not overly something to worry about. But I think it just takes time when you're as a new manager, which is something it'd be interesting to see if players from a lot of other teams are having this, or managers from a lot of teams in other series are having exactly the same issue with that. Because that's something that I've noticed anyway. But we are still obviously unbeaten in the league. I only played 2. We're in 7th. Not doing too bad. If we could finish anywhere around here, I think we've done well, to be honest. So we're aiming for sort of between 10th and 6th. But we'll see how we get on. You never know, do you? You never know. Right, we'll get into the game anyway, because otherwise I will waffle on for ages. And we don't really want that. Do we? Do we want that? I don't know. What else is there to say, really? I'm really enjoying the game. Like I said, there's a lot of little things, and it seems like little simple things, but it's just getting your head around them. Like I said, with the transfer market and that sort of stuff, and how it all works, and the searching and everything like that. It's just all a little bit sort of, get your head around it a bit more. Fitness test, everything looks okay there, as you would expect. So we'll get straight into it. Obviously, Man U are favourites. We're strong, they're fair. They've not started too well from the looks of it, but yeah, they're going to be favourites. Obviously, it's Manchester United. We're going to stick with this. This is our team. It's going to be Boric in goal, Daniels, Aki, Cook and Francis, Surman and Cook in the sort of defensive midfield roles. Harry Arter is going to be in the central midfield with Fraser and King out on the wings, and we're going to put Afobe up in front instead of Defoe. The reason I'm doing this is he's a really quick player. Acceleration 17, pace 15. I'm hoping with his speed and some maybe early crosses and some more longer balls, we can get something round the back of them basically and score a goal. That's my thinking over it. We'll see if it works. And I think this is going to be the really important thing: is these 3 guys linking up in the middle, causing that counter and pinging the balls, to King, to Fraser, or to Afobe, and getting us maybe a couple of chances. So that's my idea. Whether or not it's actually going to work is a completely different thing. Do we need to show you the Man U team? It's Man U. Lingford, Small, Jones. I think every single one of them is an absolute star. Though they're playing Rashford up front by himself, which is quite surprising, I think. But we'll get off there. We've got the kick-off here. So, with the team talk. So we'll do the team talk anyway. I think what we'll say is, calmly, I know I want you to pick up what we did last time. That seems to work quite well. We'll get the assistant just to say thank. Everyone seems to be relatively motivated. It's looking good. You can't do the whole team talk thing now, it looks like I used to. We used to do a bit like a passionate team talk to everyone, and I don't really see that nowadays. So whether that's just me, I don't know. But we're going to get to kick off. I'm playing in a different sort of camera now. I'm doing the data analyst camera, as you can see. So it's a bit of a mixture from 2D and 3D. It gives you a good idea of the ball, the shape and everything like that. Obviously, I'm only doing that for highlights. Goals are still in the director's camera for 3D. I've changed the timing a little bit, so hopefully that'll work a bit better. As Man U have a corner, take a shot and almost score, but it looked like it just went over. And I'm expecting us to be up against it a bit here. It's going to be tough, but if we can, we might be able to still draw or something like that. You never know. As Lindelof comes forward, gets it to Mata. Mata puts it into Pogba. Pogba gets it free and they take a shot, but it just goes wide. And I'm expecting them to really be battering us a little bit. It's like I said, it's Manchester United. What do you wouldn't expect much more, would you? But the idea is that we are going to get them on the counter. We're going to maybe pinch a goal or two, and that's where we're going to try and win this, or at least get a draw. 20 minutes are gone though, and things aren't as bad as I would have thought. We're seeming to be holding our own at the moment. It seems to be going pretty well for us. As we look like now we have an attacker, Phoebe with a ball, he gets it to King, King with the ball, takes a shot and it's in. Was that hit Jones? Did that hit Jones? It looked like it might have hit Jones, it did. And that's 1-0 to us, an own goal to Jones. It looks like it took a deflection. We'll hopefully see it in the 3D. So Francis then gets it out to Phobia. Phoebe knocks it into King. King smacks it one and Jones sticks a foot out and it hits it, and it's 1-0 to us. Fantastic. As that is an absolutely shocking result for us, but it's shocking in the sense of that I wouldn't have expected it, but we are 1-0 up. That's great. As Daniels with a great tackle gets it out to King now. King with a little bit of room, he goes running down the line. Is he going to be able to do much? He can't. He gets past and gets it to Cook. Cook now with the ball. Cook gets it to Arter. Harry Arter with the ball gets it to Aphobia. Aphobia gets a bit of room. He takes a shot, and that's number 2. Get in there, guys. Get in there. 2-0 to Bournemouth. Fantastic. You can't ask for more than that. And that was a great bit of play there, I must admit. There you go. King done fantastic. Gives it to Cook. Cook then gets it to Arter. Holds it up and gets it a nice bit of space. That's a great touch by Aphobia. And he creates that little bit of room, takes the shot, and that's the goal. As we start again, 32 minutes gone, we're 2-0 up, but it's Manchester United. You can't get complacent. You can't take your foot off the pedal for 1 second. We need to be careful. As Matto holds it up now, and Darmin's bringing it forward. He gives it to Lingard. Lingard's going to try to get him, but Francis with a great tackle. He tries to get it up front, but then Manchester United get it back, and now Matt has got the ball. Matt is coming forward, but we are pressuring them well. But Matt's got a bit of space here. We've got to be careful. He gets it out to Herrera, who's got tons of room out there, but we close him down, and we're forcing him wide. But Mkhitaryan's getting in. He gets it to Matt, and Matt scores. And I mean, it's a great work goal by them. Unfortunately, no one really picked the run by Matter. If you look here, Matter has a fantastic run in, and he's absolutely free. And you can see in there, he's just absolutely clear. And yeah, what can we say really? Unfortunately, but it's 2-1. We're still in the lead. If we can get to half time in the lead, I think we'll be doing all right. As there's another highlight coming up, and I feel like Man U got stunned a little bit at the start, but now are coming forward in their droves. As Boric collects that fantastically for us. With 35 minutes gone. And is there anything going to happen with this highlight? As it gets out to Aphobia. Aphobia can't collect it though. And Mkhitaryan gets it. Gives it to Lindelof, who gives it to Herrera. Pogba now. I mean, the talent in this Manchester United team is just unbelievable. And that's a great tackle by King, who gets it to Harry Arter. Harry Arter gets it back to King. King by himself. He gives a fantastic pass, and that's Aphobia's second goal. And that was a great pass by King. I mean, King has been absolutely brilliant for us so far this season. I know it's only been a few games, but he's done brilliant. I mean, there he gets the tackle, gets us the ball. He gets the ball. He's got a bit of room. He does a brilliant quick pass to Aphobia. Aphobia then takes a fantastic shot. That was a really good goal. That is a beauty to uphold. Nothing much happened for the first 30 minutes, but it's all been kicking off now. As we're coming up almost to half time, and we've had 3 shots and 3 goals from the looks of it. What more can you ask for? As we've got the ball again, Harry Arter though gets tackled, and Mkhitaryan's going to come forward. Now Matt has got the ball, and every time you do worry every time Manchester United come forward with the talent they've got in their squad. But we're holding them up well. Lingard's now got the ball, but he's had to knock it back to Herrera. Herrera knocks it to Matt. Matt's been harassed though. Pogba's now got the ball. He's got a tiny bit of space, but can he do much with it? He gives it out to Lingard. Lingard back to Pogba. Herrera. They're creating room with all their passing. Now Rashford's got it, and Rashford with a shot, but safe hands by the goalie, and we keep him out. As literally now it must be half time surely, and we are 3-1 up, and you can't really ask for much more from the team than we have got. And yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. We are going to obviously say to them passionately, I'm very happy with it. Is keep it going, lads. Everyone looks really happy. Everyone looks very positive. We'll just get the assistant to say a few words as well. Fitness wise, I think it looks like everyone is reasonably fit. there's no real concerns on the ratings, so I think we'll just stick with where we are for now and see how we can get on for the second half. We'll obviously make some substitutions if we need to, but things, you've got to admit, you can't say much more than apart from things that are looking really well for us. There's 5 minutes have gone, and I mean, Man U are having the shots, but you'd expect that. We're playing counter, we're being a bit defensive, we're letting them come forward, but we're breaking them down on the counters, and we're scoring the goals. What more can you want? With 60 minutes gone, and there's not much action happening at the moment. It's all looking good, but there's a highlight now as Man U have the ball, gets it out to Mata, who gets it to Fellaini. Fellaini's been brought on, it looks like, so then to Pogba, who gives it to Lingard, to Mata, and Mata's he's not really doing much with it. He's knocked it back to Jones, who gets it out back onto his left wing, and then gets it back into the middle with Mata now. Mata brings it, he gives it to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan with a great run and a great shot, but it's over and we survive. With 62 minutes to go on, we're going to have to look into some substitutions, I think, soon. As 66 minutes have gone. Waiting for the next highlight. There's some highlights, but they're not big highlights, it looks like. And substitution-wise, Fraser's not playing brilliantly, so we're just going to bring on... We're going to bring on Mark Pye. He doesn't naturally play in that role, but I think he can play there. And who else are we going to bring on? I don't know if there is anyone else we want to bring on, really. We haven't really got anyone who can play in central. We could bring Ag forward, I think, and we'll just then bring on Dawes. We'll just bring a bit into the defence. Instead, and what we're going to do is we're going to make Nathan Ake, we're going to turn him into a halfback, just to try and really consolidate that defence for us. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, that is what we're going to do. We're going to see how that goes. Anyway, there's 20 minutes to go. We're 3-1 up. If things carry on the way they are, we could do really well. If Obi now comes forward, he's got a bit of room. Martin Fellaini gets sent off. It's Fellaini, what do you expect? And they're down to 10 men. It looks like we have frustrated them and managed to get a ball. As Artis now got a free kick. He takes it in, and that looked like it was close. That looked like it was so close. As 15 minutes to go, you would have to say with 10 men left that we are in a brilliant position now to win this game. We will just make one more substitution just to try and waste time. We'll wait till this highlights finishes. Phoebe gets the ball now, brings it inside, gets it to Pew. Pew the ball, he crosses it, but Jones is there to collect it. There was no one really in the middle, unfortunately, and now Lindelof gets it out to Mkhitaryan, who's got a bit of room on the right, starts running forward, bringing it forward, he gets it to Martial now, but there's no one in the box for Manchester United, and Cook cleans it up, but it's only going to go as far as Pogba. Pogba's now going to try and bring it in, and he's gone on a fantastic run, and it's Martel now with a shot, and it's unfortunately 3-2, and unfortunately they got the rebound. That was a bad goal to concede. That's going to make the last 10 minutes a right scary. I mean, Pogba here, a great run by Pogba, and a great little bit of skill there, and then Martial just is quickest to get there onto the rebound. So we're going to quickly pause it though. We're going to make one more substitution. We're going to just bring Harry Arter off. We're going to bring on Heidemann, I think, and just not really do much else with it. We're just going to change Heidemann into a deep line playmaker, I think. Yeah, we're going to bring him into a deep line playmaker, but we're going to make sure that he is also on defence and just try and really see out the last 8 minutes of the game. Because if we can win this, it'll just be absolutely fantastic. There's 85 minutes. I mean, they're coming forward again, it looks like. Oh, I didn't see. What is it? What happened there? We had a player sent off? I think we have. I think we've had someone sent off. We have. We've had a player sent off. I didn't see it, unfortunately. We're going to have to bring Hyman back. And what we're going to also do is we're going to bring... I mean, they don't particularly play here, but we're going to bring these guys back as well. I know King doesn't play there, but it's just... We just want to try and shoot up. We're going to keep Afobe up front, though. And that's all we can do, unfortunately. As... We've made all our substitutions. We're going to confirm the changes. And it's a penalty as well. So it's going to be 3-3, isn't it? I wish I'd seen that. I didn't see it. Was it our... Yeah, 3-0. Martel with the second goal again. 3-0. That's really annoying. That is so annoying. I didn't see the tackle, unfortunately. As yeah, Nathan 8 got sent off. And now we're really under it. We need to just hold off for the last few minutes. Decibel's now got a free kick. Gets out to Pew. Pew now, what's he going to do? It gets it to Heidemann. Heidemann gives it to Sermon. Sermon back to Heidemann. Heidemann gets it to Afobe. Afobe's now got... well, he gets tackled. And Lingard comes forward and gets it to Martial. Martial's going to... don't score again. That's going to be ridiculous if they do. Hopefully now, if we can just see out the last few minutes, 6 minutes of extra time. God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to take this. We should have won this. We were 3-1 up. And there's literally 2 minutes left to go. Can we see out? I mean, a draw against Manchester United is not a bad result, really. If we can hang on to the draw. And I think that's it, guys. We do. It's real. And we've got to be happy with that, apart from the red card. As we'll see what they say. We're going to say calmly, well done, you just proved a lot of people wrong. A lot of people seem okay. A couple of people seem to have switched off, unfortunately. We'll get the player to say. A couple of players now. Who else was it? Harry Arter acted negatively, as well as Surreyman. That's so annoying. That to draw 3-0 when we were 3-1 up is really annoying. I know it's against Manchester United. I mean, you would say Ake got banned for 1 match. We will issue a warning to him. Confirm. He accepts his warning. Zidane was spotted there. What's that done to us in the league? We are in 7th still. 5 points after 3 games. Can't really complain. 2 draws and a win. Yeah, we can't really complain about that, can we, too much? When are we going to come back? We are going to come back. When are we going to come back? We're going to come back for the Chelsea and Swansea game. So I'll play a couple of games, and we'll come back for the Chelsea and Swansea game. Obviously, 2 big games. Chelsea, you would expect to be up there, aiming to win the Premiership. Swansea, you could argue, would be down near the relegation. So it'll probably be to contrast to 2 different clubs, really. As always, it's the end of the episode, so it's been an absolute pleasure to bring you this. Please come and drop a like, please come and subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.